Hello and welcome to Matt's Casual Cooking. We're going to be ending Greek month on making a very sweet treat, well, just like the baklava. We're going to be making Pantespani or sponge cake. Very easy cake to make and very easy to put together. So we're going to go over all the ingredients and let's get to it.
Alright folks, so we're going to go over the ingredients that you're going to need today. Now first you're going to need 10 eggs separated. Now in the first bowl you're going to need the egg yolks with 1.5 cups of sugar, and in the second bowl you're going to need the egg whites. Now you're going to want to set aside a tablespoon of whiskey, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and in your third bowl, you're going to want to combine 2 cups flour and 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Now for your syrup, you're going to need 3 cups of sugar, 4 cups of water, and juice of half a lemon. Now like with the baklava, if you want to actually use lemon peels or slices of lemon, you certainly can do that. Just remember to take those out before we pour it over the cake today. So first we're going to go over the egg yolks and the sugar. So, all right, let's get to that. All right, so you can see the yolks and the sugar combined. So what we're just going to do is we're going to beat this together until the mixture is kind of thick. So go ahead and do that, and then we'll go ahead and move to the next step after that. Alright, so you can see our mixture already. It's been less than a minute, well, less than 2 minutes. It's kind of thick right now, and it combines real quickly. So what you want to do is you want to add your whiskey and your vanilla, and you're actually then going to beat it together for 10 minutes. And you don't have to do it on high or anything. Just kind of beat it together and make sure everything comes out nice. But we're going to go over the egg whites really quickly while we're doing this because it's going to take some time on those. So, all right, I'll show you that in here in just a second. All right, folks, so you can see I've got the egg whites in my stand mixer. And while we're beating together the egg yolks and sugar and the vanilla and whiskey, we need to beat the egg whites into a meringue, or what's called stiff. Now, when you want to do this is you want to start this on low, and when the mixture becomes a little foamy and white, you want to kick it up to medium and medium high. Now this is going to take probably anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes to kind of get it going, or a little bit less. And I suggest you do it this way. If not, you got to stand there with a hand mixer for that long, and it's not going to be as fun. So go ahead and do that and beat your egg yolks together, and then we will get to the next step. Alright folks, so you can see the eggs have been beaten into a meringue. Now I did stir it a little bit before I took it out with the whisking attachment in here, but you can see it's not moving. You're going to know kind of when it's done, when it's not really moving. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our meringue and we're going to take our flour and we're going to put it in a little bit at a time with the egg yolk mixture. So we want to take a little bit of this and then put it in here, and we're just going to mix it together, and then after that we're going to put it in the pan. So go ahead and do that, and I will see you right afterwards. Alright folks, so you can see I've put the batter in a 9x13 pan. Now you will want to grease this. Now I've greased it with butter, And we're going to cook this at 350 degrees for 30 minutes or until it's done. So once that's done, you're going to take it out and we're going to set it aside, and then we're going to go ahead and do the syrup because we want this kind of cool when we put the syrup on it. Just like the baklava, we want it cool with the hot syrup. So I will see you in about 30 minutes. Alright folks, so our cake is done, and you can see it's kind of nice, and it's going to be kind of nice and fluffy. Now, how you can tell it's done is if you take a toothpick, or I like to take a butter knife, you just kind of stick it in there, and if you pull it out, it comes out clean. That's how you're going to know it's done. So for right now, we're going to let this cool, and I've got it on a wire rack underneath the pan. Now, I did forget to mention, if you want to, you can put this in a much bigger pan than what I've done. Currently, my bigger one is being washed. So we're going to go ahead and get to the syrup right now, and I'll see you in just a second. Alright folks, so we've got our syrup mixture here, and we're going to heat it to high till it comes to a boil, and then after that, we're going to turn it down to like a medium low, where it's still boiling, but it's not quite as much. And just like with the baklava syrup, we're going to boil this for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then once that's done, you're going to want to get a ladle out or a good spoon, and we're going to pour it over the cake. So I will see you in about 15 to 20. Alright folks, so it's been about 20 minutes on the syrup. So what you just want to do now is you just want to take your syrup, I'm going to move it over just a little, and you just want to kind of ladle it on. That's really all there really is to do at this point. Now after you've ladled on all the syrup, you're going to want to wait about a half hour for it to be absorbed before you go ahead and serve it. So go ahead and do that. And then if you enjoyed making this video today, please like, subscribe, leave a comment below. And I hope you enjoyed this Greek month as much as I've enjoyed making food for y'all. So I want to thank you for watching, and see you later.